Let me tell you a story. One that's unfolding before our eyes, wrapped in mystery, wonder, and the type of cinematic beauty that leaves you spellbound. Imagine yourself in Zora's shoes, young, curious, driven by a need to understand the unknown. Zora's world is rich, filled with elements we recognize, yet everything is slightly off-center, a dreamscape that bends the boundaries between the real and the fantastical. Her journey, though intimate, feels universal. You know the kind. A quest to connect, to understand, to communicate with something that feels foreign and yet deeply familiar. In her case, it's the Ochi, mysterious creatures whose language holds the key to something greater. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't your typical hero's journey. It's not about fighting off the big bad or uncovering a long-lost treasure. No, it's more subtle, more layered. It's about the very human desire to bridge gaps, to make sense of the incomprehensible, and in doing so, perhaps find a piece of ourselves we didn't even know was missing. You see, Zora isn't just learning a language, she's discovering a way of seeing the world, one that might change everything she thought she knew. What makes the legend of Ochi so fascinating is not just its premise, but the way it pulls you into a deeper conversation. What does it mean to truly understand someone or something? To break through barriers, whether they're cultural, emotional, or even biological. The Ochi aren't just creatures of fantasy, they represent that elusive other that we all, at some point in our lives, try to comprehend. Maybe it's another person, maybe it's nature, maybe it's even parts of ourselves. But here's where fan theories have started spinning, and this is where things get even juicier. Some believe that Zora's connection to the Ochi goes deeper than just curiosity. What if she's not just an outsider looking in, but rather someone who's intrinsically tied to them? Could she be part Ochi herself? The idea of a hidden lineage or destiny has been tossed around, and honestly, it wouldn't be surprising if there's a twist waiting for us. After all, what's a fantasy adventure without a revelation that reshapes everything we thought we knew? Others speculate that the Ochi may not even be real creatures, at least not in the way we expect. What if they're metaphors? Representations of something more abstract like nature, emotions, or the parts of life that we struggle to comprehend? But that adds a whole new layer to Zora's journey. It stops being just about learning to communicate with strange beings and starts becoming a meditation on understanding the world around us, and maybe even the forces that we've forgotten how to listen to. But don't just take the plot at face value. Think about the atmosphere, the setting. The world of the legend of Ochi is one filled with magic, but it's not loud, flashy magic. It's quiet. It's in the whispers of the wind, the way the light falls at dusk, or the strange sounds of a forest coming alive at night. So this is where the magic truly resides, in those liminal spaces where reality and the extraordinary blur together. And in the middle of it all is Zora, on the brink of something monumental, yet still grounded in the most human of experiences, seeking understanding. Let's not forget about the cast that's bringing this world to life. Zendaya, who voices Zora, is known for performances that are rich with emotion and depth. You can almost imagine how she'll infuse Zora with a sense of wonder and vulnerability, balancing that fine line between light curiosity and the weight of a mission that's larger than herself. Then there's Willem Dafoe. His voice alone commands attention, doesn't it? You can bet he'll bring a gravitas to whichever character he's voicing, likely adding tension or wisdom to Zora's journey. And Finn Wolfhard. If his past roles are any indicator, he's bound to provide a youthful, possibly mischievous energy to the film, maybe as a companion to Zora or someone who helps or hinders her along the way. Isaac Johnston, the director, is making his debut with this film, and there's something thrilling about that. A new voice in animation, especially in a space as creative as this, can lead to unexpected, exciting results. Johnston could be bringing something fresh, something we haven't seen in a long time. When was the last time a film truly surprised you? Something about this movie feels like it could be one of those moments. The mystery, the magic, the way it all seems to dance just on the edge of what we know. It's exhilarating. Now, A24 is behind this project, and that alone should tell you something. They don't do ordinary. Every project they touch has a distinct voice, a unique vision that sets it apart. You don't just watch an A24 film, you experience it. The Legend of Ochi is no different. It's going to be more than just a movie. It's going to be a journey, one that invites you to get lost in its world, its sounds, its textures, and its mysteries. So as you prepare to immerse yourself in Zora's journey, remember this: sometimes the most extraordinary adventures aren't about defeating dragons or uncovering lost artifacts. Sometimes they're about understanding, listening, and finding connection in the most unexpected places. And in a world where so much is misunderstood, isn't that the kind of journey we all need right now? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you're as intrigued by the legend of Ochi as I am, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. More details are waiting for you in the description below.